Okay, so I know this sounds like very selfish for me to make this video, but at the same time, I just kind of want to just have this be like some sort of life journal or like some video documentary of just how I've been through like ever since I started YouTube, ever since I started working on my channel like 7 years ago, because I've been working on YouTube like since 7 years ago with Minecraft videos. And now that I'm kind of been changing so far a lot more with YouTube and with the game of YouTube, and that kind of give me an understanding that I just don't want to make a new channel. I don't want to just start something new. I just want to keep going and keep making videos on this channel because it's just one of those given moments where I think it's just something that kind of plays like a crucial role in my heart sometimes, and it's one of those given moments where I just want to be making content that's just suited to my own interests, and that really puts me at heart every now and then. So interestingly, I think getting that opportunity to just like learn from it at such a young age, at the age of 11, it was something I'm really grateful for, because I knew that ever since I was a kid, I was like, yeah, I want to be a YouTuber. And while I was just taking a shit, I was just being like, bro, like, dude, start now. Like, dude, make content right now. And I was like in sixth grade in middle school, and I was 11 years old. And I was just thinking about like wanting to just start YouTube like right away, like with a snap of a finger. I don't care whatever it is. I don't care what kind of niche it is. I was just gonna post whatever the fuck I want. And I'm just grateful the fact that I've done it at such a young age. That okay, I'm gonna do this. Like I'm gonna do this. Let's take action right now. And I see many guys, and I remember back like when I was 11 years old, there's this guy who was in my class, and he was asking me like, hey, one day when I'm 16, one day when I'm 18, I'm gonna be a YouTuber. I'm like, dude, like start now, dude. What the fuck? So one of the things that I've learned so far, and it's from the book The Way of the Superior Man, is that you have to stop hoping for completion of anything in life. I don't want to be this type of guy who says like, okay, once I get to about 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, or once I get to 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, I'll be able to revamp my channel. Okay, once I graduate college, I'll be able to travel all around the world. Like, bro, why can't you just start right now? Why can't you just do things right now? And that's what I see in many other people and many like average people these days. Like, okay, once I graduate college, I'll be able to go travel all around the world. I'll probably be able to go travel to Thailand. I'll be able to travel and become a digital nomad. So I'm like, bro, why can't you just do it right now where you're in college? Why can't you just go right now? Why can't you just start right now? And I have this situation one time when I had this huge interest for video games, when I had this huge interest for Destiny 2. I was thinking about like, hey, when I hit to 2,000 subscribers, I'll be able to focus on making Destiny videos, and I'll be able to start my own Twitch channel. And guess what? I didn't do it. I was too pussy enough to actually do it. So it's one of the things I wish I learned, that sure, it's really risky, but it gives me a huge understanding that you don't want to just hope for completion. That once you finish a thing, you're just gonna change something else. Like once I hit to, let's say, 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, I'm now gonna be, focusing on a different niche. I'm gonna be focused on whatever it is. Like, dude, why can't you just start right now? Why can't you just do things right now? Right? And I asked myself that situation. Like, I remember I had like these fantasies. Like, hey, if one day, like, I want to be an author, or one day I want to write a book, or one day I want to, make videos that I want to show up in my camera. And I asked myself, like, dude, why can't you just do it right now? Why can't you just do it right now, especially while recording this video on camera? Why can't you just do it right now? If you guys ever want to, feel free and get in touch with me. Feel free to actually join my Discord server, and as well, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and turn on post notifications on for more videos like this. If you guys ever want to see more of me, you could actually go follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Where on Instagram we'll be posting some other interesting pictures, and as well on Twitter I'll be posting some interesting quotes that I've actually learned from the things that I've based upon my own interests. So if you guys ever want to get in touch, all the links will be in the link in the description below. So I normally just hate the aspect of just when I see people like, okay, I'll do it later. Okay, I'll do it when I can accomplish this thing. When I climb up the wrong mountain, when I do another thing, I'll be able to do this thing. Like I once I graduate high school, I will finally get to do the thing that I really want. Like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Like, that's not how it works. And the same applies with YouTube as well. Like, the same applies with YouTube as well. Like, if my channel, like, when you're making a YouTube video, right? Don't be the type of guy who always says, okay, now that my channel has done very successful, now that my Roblox game has done very successful and that it's become very well, I'll be finally be able to start working on my dating app. Like, what is wrong with you, bro? Like, start right now, dude. Like, start right now. Like, don't just hope for completion of anything in life. Stop trying to think that when you finish this thing, you'll finally get to do the other thing. Like I just asked myself, like, what can I just start right now? And I had this huge constraint, like, of like, I want to just change my channel. Like, I remember I had this situation where I thought about, like, okay, once my How to Make a City video series is done, now I'll be able to make videos like this. Now I'll be able to revamp my channel and change my channel. But I didn't do it because I know this is some bullshit. This is some fake it till you make it. You don't want to be the type of guy who just wants a completion of this thing so they can do this thing. Like, just start right now. Just start right now. Or else you're not going to get this opportunity, or you're not going to get this sense of fulfillment to do the thing. And that's one of the things I wish I learned, like, last year or two, when I had this huge interest of, making a gaming channel. Like, I was like, okay, when I do very well on my YouTube channel, I will start to now focus on making gaming content. I'll be focusing on making Destiny 2 videos. I've thought about that. And I didn't do it. And I think that I kind of regret that a little bit. And I wish I could have just, like, recorded my own experience in the gaming world. But I'm like, fuck, I wish I could have done that. I wish I could have done that. I wish I could have made those kinds of videos. I wish I could have, like, done some vlogs. Like, I know I've seen, like, many people who, like, thought about wanting to become YouTubers, but, like, 5 or 4 years later, they just fucking do it. And they'd be like, fuck, I wish I could have done it before. I wish I could have done YouTube, like, at such a young age. And I often see it, like, as well in doctors too. Like, once I get promoted as a senior doctor, now I'll be happy, right? Like, you got it the other way around, bro. You got it the other way around. Like, what the fuck are you thinking? And that's what I think about when it comes to not just in those areas, but as well in many other fields. Like, okay, once I become the one New York Times bestselling author, I'll finally be able to do this thing that I really want to do, right? I just hate it when people think of that. And I still kind of struggle to this constraint as well. That, okay, once I do this, I'll be finally be able to do this. Like, come on, dude. Like, you have to make work turn into play. You have to enjoy the process, and you have to have this love for the thing. If you have this, like, huge love or this huge, like, burning desire for it, like, dude, just start now, dude. Like, dude, start now. Because later on in the next 4 to 5 years, like, later on in the next 4 or 5 years, you're kind of going to lose that joy in it. You're going to lose the perfect moment. You're going to lose that moment that you're just not going to be able to do the thing that you love. And now looking back, just speaking in the camera, I'm like, fuck, I wish I could have, like, started uploading consistently on YouTube and make those kinds of videos, like, around 2023. So that's one of my biggest, like, pain points. Like, okay, once my channel goes big, I'll be finally be able to do this. Like, dude, that's not how it works. And I know you've seen YouTubers, and I know I've done it. You may be thinking, okay, Alex, you've done it before, right? You've done the thing. Your channel become very, like, your channel blew up, your videos blew up, and now you're now revamping your channel. Now you're now changing your channel. Like, dude, I learned from my own mistakes. Like, you have to learn from my own mistakes. And the reason I'm telling you this is so that I could actually share you my wisdom for it. So you could learn from my own mistakes. So you could actually start your channel, or, like, to start your own business, or to start your path right, to start your purpose right. And I know, like, we all want to wait for the perfect moment, but just don't wait for the perfect moment. Like, this isn't, like, no one is going to give you the perfect moment. Like, neither God will literally give you the perfect moment. Nothing is going to give you the perfect moment. You have to be the one that has to be responsible for doing the perfect moment. God isn't going to give it to you. Your parents aren't going to give it to you. Nobody's going to give it to you, bro. Like, I know you've been, like, more into, like, spirituality or more into, like, your religion, but, like, your religion isn't always going to give you those things. Isn't always going to give you this perfect moment. It's not going to always give you, like, yeah, sure, it will, but, like, not always, not in things that are within your control. So stop waiting for good things to happen. Stop waiting for things to just come out at an instant. Don't expect for, like, your significant other just to come to your life right away with the snap of a finger, right? Don't expect to just things imaginary that you just fantasize about come into your life at an instant, like a snap of a finger. That's not how it works. You have to put in the work. So don't fall into this rabbit hole where you're just gonna think that, oh, she's waiting for you. Oh, this person's gonna come to you. That person's gonna come to you at your doorstep. Like that's not how it works. Like this is just some things that you've just been perceived by Hollywood. Because let's be honest, like Hollywood kind of just skewed our minds. The movies that we watch, the fantasies that we play in our minds that we watch from these Hollywood movies, it just fucked us up. It destroyed our minds. So it's really not your fault the fact that you actually feel this way, because it's Hollywood that it's really trying to just distort our minds to think that these good things are gonna actually come to you at an instant, that these things are actually gonna come to your life. That's not how it works. This isn't like you're playing in some sort of like superhero movie where you like saved, the supporting character. That's not how it works. This is life. Like yeah, life could be a movie, but this is life. This is not some fantasy or like fiction movie. This is actually real. Hollywood is a fucking lie. Because that's what made us feel that way. That's what made a lot of guys, fantasize a lot. Fantasize and play into their minds. They fantasize as if they're, being the hero. But they're just playing too much onto their fantasies. You have to stop playing into your fantasies. We have to stop playing into our fantasies. Because they have the ones that are just don't feel present anymore, because they just think that these good things are just going to happen to them at an instant, because you've seen the main character of the story get these things, but you don't align to these characters, and that's just not real. Hollywood isn't real. Hollywood doesn't even exist. Alright, so that is actually it for the video. I just hope you guys enjoyed this video. Smash the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.